Hailing from a small village in Hyrule, the mysterious young woman named Linkle emerges to fight to save her country. In battle, Linkle is a force to be reckoned with. She's a fire element hero who fights with her dual crossbows and powerful kicks to destroy her enemies. When using her standard attacks, Linkle exhibits good use of her two weapons to strike in many directions at once. Her first standard attack, for instance, strikes both in front and in back of her. As you continue to add strikes, she covers her left and right diagonal, long range front, all cardinal directions, 180 degrees in front of her, and finally she jumps to attack enemies in front, behind, and below again. At the end of any one of these attacks, you can hold down the standard attack button, which will make Linkle begin to charge a bomb arrow. While she won't move while charging, you can aim this bomb in any direction by pointing the stick where you want her to throw it. This extra attack is perfect for following up attacks on enemies that you may have knocked away, or just having a good projectile to allow you to attack safely from a distance. Linkle's heavy attack can only be activated when you have some of her charge bar full. However, did you know that when you press her heavy attack when the bar is empty, it causes her to do two separate animations, which are not only cute, but also allow you to decide if you want Linkle to fight with her hood up or down. Anytime that one of Linkle's attacks connects with an enemy, her charge bar will start to fill. Considering the amazing coverage that Linkle has with her attacks, simply unleashing a full standard combo is often more than enough to fill this bar most of the way. However, once any amount of it is filled, Linkle may do her standard heavy attack, which locks the camera behind her as she unleashes a barrage of arrows, allowing you to strafe while moving forward and backward as you try to catch as many enemies as you can in the destruction. This attack is good at both destroying crowds as well as single generals, making it quite possibly the best standard heavy attack in the entire game. Her first combo is, to no surprise, a rising kick that allows you to continue to attack your enemy in the air. Whilst airborne, Linkle can at max perform one standard attack and one heavy attack, which fire off arrows in lots of directions and again exhibit very wide arcing strikes. Her second combo is a spinning forward kick, good for catching your enemies and doing fire damage. Once again, at the end of any attack by Linkle, even these combos, you can charge up a bomb arrow by holding standard attack. Her third combo is a dive kick that, if it hits a strong enemy, will have her jump back and fire off a crossbow volley at them. From here, you can then add in any of her aerial attacks. Her fourth combo is probably her least useful, as she throws bombs in four directions, which explode at a mid-range, and will only pretty situationally manage to all hit something. Her fifth and final combo is a crowd destroyer. Linkle will run forward, shooting arrows with her left crossbow and throwing out bomb arrows with her right. If you are mashing attack while she's doing this, it will also lengthen the duration. Then, to top all of this off, she finishes with a jumping fire spin kick. On her own, Linkle is capable of decimating both individual generals as well as entire groups of enemies with little difficulty. She seems to have an almost even amount of single target attacks as well as area-based attacks. Her force special attack is also very easy to aim, as it radiates out in an even circle around her. Given that her standard crossbow attacks hit so many enemies and seem to pull them in closer to her, it's very easy to rain utter destruction down in mere seconds by following up with either her special or one of her crossbow barrages. It might be easy to say that Linkle is a jack of all trades, master of none, but to be honest, there are very few characters who can even hold a candle to just how good her moveset is. Quite simply, Linkle is one of the most powerful characters in the game. With her diverse fighting abilities, she definitely stands out as more than just a female version of Link, and she is truly just as powerful as the legendary hero she aspires to be.
Are you sure about that?